And now, it's time for the KSNT Sports award-winning Football Frenzy with Pete Francis and Sully Ingalls.
Welcome to Football Frenzy. Pete Francis, Sully Ingalls. State title berths on the line tonight, Sully.
So many great matchups. We're legally obligated to only pick one. It's in our contract, and that's always a tough choice, right, Pete?
Yep. Let's go to Seneca. The Dogs, undefeated. The Thunder, the defending state champs. Bo Reeves is back and healthy for the Dogs, and he's bringing some bark. Torrey Horrock hits him right on the money for the score. 6-0. That deserves a bark. And Bo knows defense, too. How about an interception?
Great job finding the ball there.
That deserves another bark, too. Back on offense and back to the air. Horrock to Reeves again. Bark. Then it's Woodrow Rezak on the attack and in for the score. Bark. Nemaha Central makes it interesting, but Rossville gets the win. 31-19. Bark. The Dogs are headed to state.
With everything that's happened this season, it's battling through all the COVID and having to go through all those regulations and not even know if we were getting to have a season. This is beyond amazing, man. This is something we've worked for since we were in third grade, just starting putting on pads. I mean, it's amazing.
Our one last go, we're giving it all we got. We got one more game, and that's, we're going to give it all we got.
The kids have definitely earned it. This has been a challenging year from, not only playing a good team tonight, but just all the challenges that we've had, to get here. So it feels like we've got a sense of accomplishment, but I've already heard our kids talking about how, we've got another game. So we'll regroup and refocus and be ready to go next week.
And this sets up a battle of unbeatens in Salina next week, Rossville and Pleasanton.
Bo and Torrey growing off playoff beards. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Function at the Junction. 6A defending champs in town. Derby taking on Junction City. Last game at Al Simpler Stadium. Dylan Edwards gets a scoring started for Derby. Outruns the defense for the touchdown. Derby would add another before the Blue Jays return the favor. Andrew Corey connects with Russell Wilkie for the Dizzle. Those two have been doing it all season. But the Panthers just too strong in this one. They run away late in the game. We take it 62-27, but a great season for JC.
Definitely. Perry LeCompton looking to get back to the state title game for the second straight year, facing off with a red-hot Holton team. No score after one. Wildcats strike first. Matt Lears knocks home the 24-yard field goal to make it 3-0.
Shouts to all the kickers. You'll love that.
Yeah, absolutely. Here come the Cause. Thad Metcalf hits Parker Stone, and he's stone cold. The Cause are glad to have him back on the field this week. Into the end zone. He's pumped. 6-3 Cause. And they'll go for two, Cause that's what they do. Metcalf scrambles and finds Dawson Williams, and when you convert, why not? 8-3 at the half. Thad Metcalf taking over, keeps it himself for 6. Going for 2 again, and Thad wants to get back to state bad. He's in, and the Cause are back in the state championship game for the second straight year. 22-9 the final. They get another shot at Andale.
That's going to be a great one. How about some 1A action from Olpe? Eagles taking on Linden. Olpe topped the Tigers early in the season 13-7. This one was very similar. First quarter, Linden puts it up, but Olpe's Damon Redeker, he's coming down with it. Interception. He's also the quarterback. That one will be brought back, the return on the penalty. Redeker, he don't care, though. He can sling it as well. Throws a dime off the play action to Gabriel Castillo. Wow. Olpe leads it 7-0. Linden trying to answer back. Luke Detweiler picking up big gains up the middle. Drive gets to the goal line. 4th down. They go for it. Tetskowski, they'll have none of that up in here. A huge stop for Olpe. And then Olpe puts together a 99-yard drive. Couple runs to get them out of the end zone area. Then another big pass to Castillo. What a catch on this one. Comes down with it. They finish that one off with a goal line sneak to start the second quarter. Late in the first half now, Linden answers with a 68-yard strike from Damian Massey to Ethan Eddington. The Tigers love it. They would add a score in the second half to make it 14-12, but Olpe's defense holds on, stops them on a fake field goal late, and the Eagles are headed to the title game. They win it 14-12.
Oh, good one there. And an 8-man tonight. It's Hanover advancing to the state title game, 74-26. So we've got our tickets punched, Sully. What are your thoughts on tonight's action?
Well, it's a little bit of both. The teams we previewed early in the year, Rossville and Perry LeCompton, we said they're going to be good all season. One loss combined between the two, both going back to state title games. Then you got a team like Olpe. We didn't talk about them as much. They are just phenomenal this year. This is my first time really getting to see them play. Great quarterback. It's a lot of surprises, a lot of things that we knew as well. So it was just a great season of football.
I
One
like
more big
that
week.
Perry LeCompton is getting another shot at Andale.
Yeah, I
to
do
be the
too.
best, you got to beat the best.
Yeah.
So they get another shot.
Exactly. And I
Looking
got to
forward
say,
to
a
that
special shout out to Thad Metcalf, the running back to start the year. You see him throwing dimes out there every week. Just an impressive group right there. So that should be a fun one in 3A.
And for Rossville, good to see Bo Reeves back and healthy tonight. He's been banged up pretty much all throughout the playoffs.
Yep.
But when they needed him, he really stepped up tonight.
Yeah, big wins all around there. What a week. And still got one more to go. So state finals on Saturdays next weekend. That's going to be phenomenal.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we'll preview the weekend for K-State. More football frenzy on the way. K-State still has a shot at reaching the Big 12 title game, but they need to take care of business tomorrow against Iowa State. The Cats left for Ames this morning after some good test results on the COVID front. The Wildcats have won 11 of the past 12 against Iowa State, including last season. However, turnovers have been a bit of an issue lately, and it's a problem K-State needs to correct.
They have talent on both offense and defense, extremely well-coached football team. They play really well at home. We have to come up with some really good game plans and have to play air-free, disciplined football to be able to get ourselves a chance to be successful in the fourth quarter, and that's kind of what we're shooting for right now, is just continuing to attack each day.
Kickoff tomorrow is at 3 o'clock on Fox 43. Quick prediction, Sully?
I think they'll get a win, but they need a great game from Will Howard.
Cats 24, Iowa State 21.
He's got it.
Have a great weekend.